You're addicted to social media and I can prove it. Pull up your screen time for the past 7 days, see how much time you spent total on social media, scrolling through social media. You might be like, oh, but it's fine, I'm just talking to my friends and scrolling social media, relaxing. Stop coping, you're addicted to it and you know it. Most people are nowadays, and it is intentionally made that way to make you addictive so you spend more time on the app. I haven't had social media for the past couple of years. I deleted TikTok about 2-3 years ago, never downloaded it again. I occasionally download Instagram if I'm booking like a haircut or something. That's the only reasons I download Instagram nowadays. Or if I'm going to post on Instagram, they're the only reason I go on it, and it's only Instagram. I deleted Snapchat a while ago and I don't download it unless I'm looking for one particular thing off it, which is almost never. If you're 18 or over, you need to delete Snapchat right now. It's not good. There's no real reason of having Snapchat. Oh, I do it to talk to my friends. Giving your phone number, you won't get distracted. You're so much better, because 90% of the people you snap is just so stupid. You send a picture of your face. Like, what's the point of that? I don't understand. You could use your time more productively. You'd be like, oh, but my friends. Well, if they were really your friends, give them your phone number and you'll get less distracted, because there's none of those short stuff. You can't get distracted with all these other people. Stop watching people's Instagram posts and stories, because do you really care about what other people are doing in their lives? You are watching people live their lives while you aren't living yours. You should be doing some cool stuff and posting about it on Instagram for people to look at it, instead of you looking at people doing cool stuff on Instagram. I remember my mum and dad, when I was 8 or something, I used to watch YouTube video games and stuff, and my parents would be like, oh, why don't you watch stuff about maths so then you'll be really good at maths? And I'd be like, oh, but that's just not fun. And then now I look back at it, if I'd spent that time more productively looking about self-improvement and stuff like that, I would have been so many more years ahead of where I am now. Better in every single aspect of my life, because I would be doing it at a younger age. And also because of the compound interest, you might be like, yeah, but Liam, you want me to delete all my social media, but guess what? You're posting on social media. Here's what I suggest you do. If you're too distracted on social media and you haven't done that thing like start that business or do those posts, you should delete all social media. Don't even watch this video. Stop this video if you're doing that, and then come back to it later if you want to. Delete everything. Do those things that you need to get done. And then with social media, there is two types of people. There's the consumer and then there's the creator. I am the creator. I don't consume content. I'm putting out the content for people to consume. So there's two different types of people. If you are the creator, that is alright to have social media, because you are posting on it and doing work and stuff on it. Most people on social media are fucking losers. I remember I rarely go on Twitter, but I remember going on Twitter this one time and seeing these people post a picture of this chick who's an actor and being like, oh yeah, she's so hot. And if you go in the comments, there's people having a full-on argument about being like, yeah, no, this chick's hot. Like, she's so much hotter. Yeah, I'll totally fuck her. I'm like, bro, you're a fucking loser. If you even had the chance to fuck her, which you would not, she would never fuck you in the first place. Like, you're a fucking loser. You keep on fucking saying to yourself, oh, she's so hot. But you're a fucking loser. Why would she ever want to go for a guy like you? If you gave her $1 million to fuck her, she would say no. She wouldn't even fuck you for $1 million. If you're that much of a fucking loser, she would never date you. Even if you were the last person on earth and she was the last chick on earth, she would not fuck you because you're that much of a loser. The reason that you're addicted to social media is because you're addicted to the instant gratification and the dopamine hits that you get from it, from the snappy editing, the music, the cuts, all this stuff that just gives you a massive dopamine hit, which then you get addicted to, because most stuff that is actually good, like making money, is behind delayed gratification. And because you get enjoyment quick out of social media, you end up getting addicted to it. The reason you get addicted to the dopamine from social media is because it taps into your more primal brain, because you get a dopamine hit from when you killed an animal to feed your tribe and when you ate that animal, because you actually had some reward for doing that. Because if there was no dopamine hit from killing this animal, we would all be dead, because no one would want to do it. And social media has taken advantage of that little bit in your brain. I can't remember what it's exactly called, but they've taken advantage of it so you get hooked to social media easier. See, with social media, most social media is free, but you got to think, if you're not paying for a product, you are becoming the product, which is obviously seen when people advertise for you, because they get paid from advertising, and they also probably share your information to some shady people for money as well. When I deleted social media, this is what I thought. I'm like, oh, I need to download TikTok again, because there was this really funny video I sent to my brother and I want to send it to this person. It was really funny. I want to watch it again. That is just you trying to cope and get back to your addiction. You just can't let it happen. You just gotta not download it. There's so many times when that happened to me, when I was like, oh, I need to get this video, I need to see this video. That is just your reason of you trying trying to get back to your addiction and relapse. You can't let that happen. You got to notice it. It's your brain trying to get back to relapsing again. You don't want to relapse. Then it's even harder and harder, because if you do, let's say you delete it for 2 weeks and you're like, oh, I need this, and then you relapse over and over and over and over again. When you delete social media, you will have more free time, because you won't be spending your free time on social media, so you can use it productively, start a business, side hustle, go to the gym, learn more stuff, do more self-improvement, use it productively. So in the long term, you will be better. What do you think would be better? You going to the gym for 1 hour a day, or you scrolling Instagram for 1 hour a day? If you do that for 30 years, which one will have a better outcome? Obviously, it would be the gym. These social media platforms get paid more money depending on how long you are on this platform, because you get showed more ads. So what does these new platforms do to make you stay on longer? They hire these people that get paid millions of dollars, who are experts in getting people to stay, and they are hired by casinos, gambling websites to get you to stay more and gamble more, and they're also employed by these big companies. They pay them millions of dollars, but that money actually gets paid off pretty quickly. See, I used to be super addicted to YouTube. I used to be really addicted to it. I would spend most of my day on it. But I downloaded these extensions that when I turned them on, they helped me a lot. There's one called Hide YouTube Thumbnails, where basically you can either make it have no thumbnails, have them blurred. I have them on blurred. There's another one where it is called Hide YouTube Viewers and Ratings, that pretty much hides all likes, views, subscribers, stuff like that on people's videos, because you don't really need to know that. I've got that turned off. And there is another one called Unhooked, where this is a bunch of stuff. This is where I've turned off my YouTube Shorts, I've turned off my home screen, I've turned off my recommended stuff on the side. You can do a lot of stuff. I've turned most of the stuff on because it's obviously better, because I used to be really addicted to YouTube, and now I spend that time that I used to be addicted and use it more productively in my business. Short-term pain for long-term gain.